Welcome to day 6 of the nervous system reset. Did you ever notice as you're going through life that you can be somewhat disconnected from your environment? You're not entirely observant. I think about this when I think about driving to work. I'm in somewhat of a trance, an unconscious state. I'm taking that same route every day, and I'm not paying attention to a tree that's in bloom or the building that maybe got painted. Disconnected from my environment. Another time I think about it is when I brush my teeth. I'm not always mindful and connected to what I'm doing. And so 5 minutes later, I'll say, wait, did I brush my teeth? And I'll go and check my toothbrush to see if it's wet. So this can happen where we just become disconnected from our environment. And it's oftentimes when we're in a state of overanalyzing or thinking in our brain. And of course, if we have some kind of health symptom, that can drive us into a state of overanalyzing. Well, what's this thing going on? What's this twinge? What's this pain? How can I fix it? How can I feel better? And we get stuck in a mental loop. And we want to get out of that mental loop to calm our nervous system. How can we do that? First, tuning into our senses. The first thing is notice 5 things that you see in your environment. Well, I'm in my office, so I see this beautiful light fixture on the wall, and I see this artwork here on the wall of flowers, and I see those flowers back there on the shelf. I see my computer here, and I see my medical table here. It's really great, just anything in your environment, and if you're outside, even better. Lots of things to see. Next, 4 things that you feel. Maybe you feel cool air on your face. Maybe you feel the softness of your shirt, or maybe you feel your feet on the ground, your sits bones on the chair. Anything that you feel. Maybe you feel your air going in and out of your nose as you breathe. Oh, next thing. 3 things that you can hear. I'm hearing in my office here the roar of the cars on the road. I hear the sound of my voice talking. Maybe you're at home, you hear the hum of the refrigerator or the laugh of your children. You might not always have 3 things that you hear if it's very quiet, so you can also think of things that you heard earlier in the day. The next thing is 2 things that you smell. Just tune in to see if you're smelling anything. You might not be. You might have to think of things in the past. So this morning I thought of, this morning I had Brussels sprouts, and I'm thinking right now of the smell of Brussels sprouts, and some of you may not like that smell. The smell's not that great, but I remember the smell. Maybe it's something like, I bet you hear coffee. I bet you there's a lot of you out there who can remember the smell of your coffee in the morning. So if there's nothing in your current environment, test it out, but then you can think of something you smelled in the past. 2 things. The last one is 1 thing that you taste. And again, you might not be eating or drinking anything right at this moment, so tune into something that you tasted this morning. Maybe it was the taste of your coffee or the taste of your breakfast. So tuning into our senses helps us to calm our nervous system, to tell it, it's safe. I am present here. I have these senses. I am safe. Again, do it. You can't do this too many times. Do it maybe if you find yourself in that mental loop, or just do it throughout your day as a way to bring yourself into the present, connect to your senses, calm your nervous system, and get into a state where your body can heal. Okay, see you tomorrow, the last day of the nervous system reset.